Okay, my plans for today have not come to fruition. I'd planned on taking Linda to breakfast and then coming back here and doing some guitar work, which I haven't even touched it yet. I might still try to do that, I don't know. But we did that. We ate breakfast and then we drove around. We looked to see we went to find Matt, found him, talked to him briefly, talked to Chris a little bit, helped him get get his pickup so he could go home, whatever. Linda and I have been talking. Either she's got COVID or her cancer is back. So whoever prays, pray for her, please. I've been out running. It is 3:07 in the afternoon. I haven't got to do anything that is productive except for my son Chris sprayed off those two car parts, separated them, and that way I'm too tired today to do anything else. I've not been sleeping at night real well. One of the things I found out, the reason I've had indigestion as bad as I have been having it, and acid reflux, I take something called a Mesrapol, but the pharmaceutical grade, not the over-the-counter stuff. And I forgot to put it in my med caddy. So for the last 3 days, I've not been taking it. So I took some last night, took some this morning. I'm doing okay. I'm just really tired. Linda's in the house laying down again. Aurora, Shy, and Ash's mom showed up and fetched them, and I don't know what they're doing, something. I'm going to do this vlog and probably go over there and clean my guitar up and at least see what it sounds like, maybe hook an amp up and hook it to it to see that it functions fully. Gonna try to anyway. The weather bug says it's 99. Just a second, let me see what my phone says. It's 92. Let's see what the Weather Channel says. Weather Channel says 99 as well. Tuesday it's supposed to get up to 109 degrees down here. We went by, but we couldn't get a good look at Turner Falls, and I wasn't going to have Linda get out and walk over to look at it. I think there's a trickle that big coming over the falls. There were people being stupid walking across the top of it, and there's signs all over the place saying not to. Every year people die at Turner Falls. Every year. Ambulances go 2 to 5 to 7 times a day in there. I think there's been 1, maybe 2 ambulance calls at Turner Falls Park today. Just a second, I got a piece of pollen floating in my water. Isn't that fun? Cottonwood pollen. I don't know how it got in my water. Linda had a Reuben sandwich for breakfast and she enjoyed it. They're actually healthy. A lot of people don't like them. A lot of people do not like sour cream, but sour cream and corned beef and the things that they put in their Reuben sandwich are healthy. They're good for you. There's nothing fried on it, and I really I like them. I think I've created a convert with my wife. I'm gonna do this vlog and then work on a little bit of guitar stuff probably, just to see how well it's doing. And then I'm going to go check on my wife. If I don't go do that first, I worry about her. She told me she's not going anywhere. If I lost Linda, it would destroy me. It's not that I don't have faith. I just, if you've never loved someone with an intensity that's consuming, then you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But I am consumed with her. She's absolutely the best thing in my life that's ever happened to me, bar none. And how she puts up with me, I don't have a clue. I'm just extremely thankful that she does. We have our terse moments. We had some today, but they get resolved quicker, and the kissing and making up is faster these days. Benj was watching Chris's kids over at his house. Chris was working on lawnmowers for Jerry and Matt today, and he had to go put hydraulic fluid back in the backhoe. They're supposed to use it today, Matt and them, to dig some more. I went by the shower house where they're digging a lagoon for the pie shop, and Daryl and Chad were over there. Chad was already in the white skid steer. The orange skid steer's down in the lagoon they're digging. The orange one has air conditioning. That's the one I'd be in. But those guys are all tough, you know. Benjamin made the comment, I don't know how Chris stands the heat. Well, he does it because he has to. That's what daddies do. You do what you have to do to keep those babies fed and keep the wolf away from the door and keep a place to sleep. And it's hard being a parent. It really is. But the blessings and the joy are also very great. I think Benjamin is going to be painting his porch today. Little at a time, he's getting his house whittled away. Let me look at something real quick. Lena knows y'all get irritated with me taking time to do this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I got someone owing me some money. Actually, quite a bit of money. I did a job for, an intellectual job, and the money has not come forth yet. I'm not going to go beat him up or anything. I'm going to send him one more demand for payment. And then I have 3 attorneys that I use, and one of them, I'm either going to use that attorney or whichever costs less. Collection agencies really, they're ineffectual. You eventually have to sue someone to reclaim the money they owe you. and usually you have a hard time collecting. I've done that before. The only time I didn't have any trouble at all collecting is there was a judge up in Norman, and I had a guy that had an antique store called 89er Antiques, owed me a bunch of money, and he refused to pay. Well, I had a contract signed. I did signage for him, and so I went and saw the judge in Norman. I filed small claims. It really wasn't small. I think he owed me about $12,000–13,000, something like that. And the judge told me I could go to his antique store and pick out what I wanted and put the value that I thought it was worth on there. I didn't rip the guy off, but I got some decent stuff, and I flat laid into him. I walked away with 2 van loads of stuff, and it's just that is something I'm not proud of, but when it comes to feeding my kids or taking care of stuff, I get a little ruthless sometimes. Taking care of grandkids, I get a little ruthless. I'm trying not to be that way, but Jerry and I both have a firm grasp on, you either make a profit or you've got an expensive hobby. And if you have a business and it's not making money, then you don't have a business, you've got a hobby. Well, I've always treated business as business and family as family, and I've kept them separated. And even out here, this is not a man cave. This is where I work, and I'm not doing my side hustles anymore, but I'm getting ready to work on the film end of things. I've got my parts. Tomorrow I will come out here and spend whatever time I have to find the numbers on that, and then I will order them if I can find them, and then after I order them, when they get in, Christopher will put them on my van. I'll get my van fired up, serviced, and get everything set up so that it's usable and I can do what I intended to do. One of the things I've decided to do with that old truck is pull a few dents and do some painting on it to make it look a little bit better. I don't want it looking too nice because people, they still steal old. It's a classic. It was made in 1990. Just a second. My brain's not working. It would be me. Yeah, I've got it turned off. I'm doing my vlog. I'll get a hold of you in just a second, okay? Bye. Never a dull moment. I think I'm just going to turn it off. You know, let me turn this phone off. Power off. Power off. Anyway, getting back to my van, it's over 30 years old. I don't know, let's see, 31 years old, 32, something like that. 25 years in Oklahoma is the age line where your vehicle is considered a classic. And so and you'd think the insurance would go down when it does that. It does, and it seems like it goes up. I went and paid insurance yesterday, and it wasn't bad at all. And I really like Peyton, the kid that works for his mom, and Brian that was running it in their absence. He's a good kid. I really like him. Very amiable and very nice. Okay, getting back to the stuff at hand. Normally I would be busting at the chops to get in there with Linda, but I think she's probably laying down. I'm going to do a little guitar work. I'm not going to record it. Probably not going to hook it up to the amplifier. I'm just going to go ahead and see what it needs and play it some, and then I may have it taken into the house so I can, there are too many kids that come in and out, and it's a cheap guitar. Like I was telling Matt earlier, I've got two guitars that regardless of how long they sit there, they stay in tune. One's a $69,000 guitar and the other one's a $58 guitar. And Matt said, yeah, and you like the $58 one better. And actually I kind of do. The really expensive Rickenbacker is super easy to play. Don't get me wrong, it is. But you have to have an amplifier hooked up to it to really hear it. And the little R.W. Lawson, or whatever the name is, on it, I don't know how they made that guitar that plays so well, sounds so good, so cheap. But and they've gone up. Now they're about 90 bucks. But when I bought it, it was $63 total. And I got a padded gig bag, a cord for the amplifier, a guitar pick, an extra set of guitar strings, and a battery to go in the thing that hooks up the amplifier attachment. And what else did they send with it? A guitar strap, which isn't on it, and something else. Let me think. The wrench for the neck adjustment, I think it's in here somewhere. And a capo, which is a string thing that you can change whichever key you're in. So, I mean, all that for $58 plus $5 tax and free shipping. I don't know how they do it, but I'm very thankful they do. And then I've got another one Nuno sent me over there, about an $800 guitar. And that black one that was $58 plays circles around that other one. It's amazing, you know. But actually still, my favorite guitar I've got is a cheap classical guitar that probably cost $100 new, that my brother Chris gave me. And it's because he gave it to me. It plays pretty good, but it's just about worn out being played. Neck's still straight on it, still sounds good. I've changed the tuning machines on it twice, but I like it. But I like that R.W. Lawson. It's just amazing, and it plays well, plays real well. Well, that's a little bit of my world today. I'm gonna, when I start uploading this vlog, I'm gonna look and see what kind of stuff Linda and I can watch. We watch a cop show called Murder in Suburbia, and they only filmed it for 2 seasons, and that's kind of sad. That it's actually really sad. That's about the extent of our entertainment as we go and we sit and watch television together. And my granddaughter Aurora programs my little tablet I bought for 30 bucks, and I found out that if I get a T-Mobile account, they can turn that thing into a cell phone, and it's big. But I think I'm just going to use it as a tablet, and it'll do, I checked last night, it'll do exactly what I wanted it for. Like I said yesterday, electricity goes off, I have to reprogram the TV in the parlor, and I can do that with that tablet. Well, that's it for the day, boys and girls, ladies and germs. Talked to my buddy Jerry. He's taking it easy today. Matt's been out in the heat. I think Mike's at he's got a motor home, big one, size of a school bus, and he's in there probably doing computer work. And then I'm gonna get this wrapped up and go check on Linda. I will play guitar a little bit first, just to see that, just to keep my hand in. Yeah, I've been having problems. I call it having lightning goes through me, but the other night I was sitting there and bam, went from my shoulder down through my elbow, down, and ended up in my little finger. If you've never had one of those lightning bolt type shots of pain, be thankful, because they're intense. And by the way, like that sign right there says, be kind. I love all of you. God bless all of you. Be kind, and bye.